Hey lovelies, so today I'm going to be showing you how to do this very dramatic, very dark and just broody New Year's Eve look, because that's just what I do. Now you will notice my nails are like shiny AF right now and I need to show you. So this is my Madam Glam. This is what I'm getting started on doing. I got a lot of shade for actually starting to do my nails this way at home, but oh well, I do what I want. So this is the first time I've actually used it. I used like a builder gel. I haven't extended them yet because that's going to be next time once I get some forms. But like the actual form on them and just the smoothness, like oh, it's so good. Like I know the edges aren't the cleanest, but this was my first time using it, so please be gentle. But anyway, I'll be doing kind of like updates with this stuff and also just showing you sort of looks that I've wanted to do. But this is just like the chrome dust in the colour Mars. Oh my gosh. I've got it over a blue colour and it's mesmerising, I've got to say, and I love it so much. I'm going to see how this wears and I will check back in and just let you know because I'm very rough on my hands, which is why I wanted to get builder gel. So stick around if you want to see how to create this look. And as promised, this is using my Kat Von D Saint and Sinner palette. So I wanted to create something that was a bit more dramatic for you guys because I was going to be doing a totally different New Year's Eve look, but then a couple of other people did pretty much the same thing. So I thought I'd do something different because who wants to be the same as everyone else? So stick around if you want to see how to create this look. And it is very reminiscent of something I did on my Instagram. So my Instagram is just BryonyClaire_vegan, and I did this look a few weeks ago when we had like this little Christmas party at my house. And I loved how it turned out because it's so like out there. So I wanted to sort of recreate that for you now. Now I know that it has indeed received like some shade from people saying like the colours and the way they're actually presented just doesn't make sense, but like she said when she came out with it, like this is inspired by stained glass windows. Like when have you last seen like a stained glass window in perfect like colour coordination all the way down? No, it's all over the place. It's telling a story, and that's what this does. So if you can't appreciate it, well, I know maybe you don't deserve it because this is limited edition, okay? And some of us went all around the place, and especially in Paris, trying to find it, alright? Alright, so obviously we still look a bit trashy at the moment. My nails don't though. But when it comes to my eyes, I've already got like my concealer on them, and I've got my brows done, and I put a little bit of powder underneath. Probably actually need to put more powder on because I'm going to be doing a pretty colourful look, as you've seen. I just take my trusty Kat Von D translucent setting powder. So I'm just going to pop this on my Real Technique. So this is where we got to start looking a little bit crazy. But you know, like if you start your new year on like a really low note, you can only get better. And I mean like right now, I feel like Leslie Knope when she's like, everything hurts and I'm dying. Because that's literally how I feel right now. This is why we have alcohol. Today of all days, these are my two MOTD brush collections morphed into one. I'm going to be using these ones throughout this tutorial and just sort of like showing how they work. Do you see the lovely bristles? I don't actually know what each of these brushes does, so we're just going to dive right in there. This one looks very similar to my favourite Makeup Geek one, or one of them. So these are quite firm but also soft, which obviously works well when you're working with eyeshadows. And to start us off, I'm going in with some Beaches and Cream and a little bit of Peach Smoothie as well, because this look is going to be quite warm. Put this. Oh, this brush feels good. So just going underneath the brow bone. I am leaving like a little gap so I can put in some glowy highlighter. And by the way, I know about this right here. I'm using the Devil side mostly because that's the side with the best colours, obviously. So we've got Marta, Devil, and Revelation. Oh yeah, I will use Revelation a little bit. Now, I will actually just say with Revelation, see how it's got that really beautiful like glitter throughout it? Yeah, that flecks off everywhere and it's not much fun to deal with, so I might have to go with Cocoa Bear or something. But of course I'm going to be using Stigmata, and Stigmata is like one of my favourite things. It is the Blending Bestie, which is just perfect for what we're doing right now. taking Matter, which is my favourite baby poop colour, because it actually works really well with my eyes. Now, my eyes aren't blue, they're not green, they're kind of like in between. Okay, I really do like this brush a lot. I probably applied this with too heavy a hand. Let's be real. It's okay. It's called a blend-in bestie for a reason. I'll just put on any excess onto this side. So then we're just gonna take Double, which is this beautiful, like, burnt orange, like, oh, just fiery gorgeousness. Gonna take Miss Shady Lady, which is this brush right here by MOTD. Oh, that picks up color well, which is always a good thing to know, to warm everything up. Oh my gosh, by the way, this brush, it feels so nice and soft. And I'm going all the way in down here. Oh, the pain keeps hitting. Do you know what, if I make it through to like 10 o'clock, I'll count this as a success tonight, because it's currently like 6:30 and I've been curled up in a ball most of the day. If I make it through to midnight, it is a freaking miracle. What are you? It's called the Pigment Packer. That's this one. So it is like really flat. This is a stiff brush, like it is ready. Oh lordy. Okay. But yeah, I'm taking this colour all across the lid. So this brush works really well with the creamy formula, but I do think that if you've got like very difficult to work with shiny colours, this will be perfect, this brush. So it's almost like there's two sizes of Miss Shady Lady. So both of these brushes are called Miss Shady Lady, and you can see that size difference. I know that I've just used this one for colour, but there is a definite size difference going on here. This looks like a newer one because it's actually etched in, like the wording, it's all etched in. Whereas on this one, it's like embossed. I'm gonna go back in with some of Matter and a little bit of Devil. Just take that underneath my eyes. And also because I'm kind of freaking myself out right now, not having anything under my eyes. And yeah, I'm gonna take this fairly low. This is also a really good trick to make your eyes look bigger. So do you guys have any New Year's resolutions? Because I know that you lovelies are already like wonderful, caring people anyway, but is there anything that you want to like focus on for 2018? I mean, like for me, I'm gonna really try not to buy any new clothes. I only want to buy secondhand. And it's the same approach I'm taking towards the wedding and everything else, except for makeup, obviously, hygienic reasons and other things. You know I'm on about that you really need to buy like first off. But when I buy those, I'm gonna try and not make it from like fast fashion. But right now, I'm taking Revelation. So on the brush, I'll just show you. So there's a lot of pigment and there's a lot of glitter on there. So I'm just gonna see if it works this time when I put this into like the crease and the outer V. Because last time I tried using this, it just didn't actually keep any of the glitter and it was so disappointing. So I was like, oh. So I wanted to use it, like the glitter draws me in every time. I'm just gonna intensify that a little bit. Like the color is really nice, but there's no glitter on my eye. Like there is zilch, but it looks so promising in the pen. Like glitter's there right now. You do anything much with it and it's just poof, it's gone. My fiance has decided our goal is to buy a house by the end of the year. So if I start using way cheaper makeup, that's probably why, because I can't afford anything anymore. So this is by Makeup Geek and the color is Mocha. So I'm just gonna take a tiny bit of that. So pigmented though. So I'm gonna concentrate that in the outer V. Rapunzel. So this is by Makeup Geek again. I'm gonna put this under my brow bone so we get that really nice bit of lightness. Oh, by the way, this this eyeshadow brush is called Pencil Man. It's funny though, because I've never actually used like a pencil shading brush for pencil liner. Like, never in my life. Oh, this is annoying me so much. I'm gonna powder my face using my CoverFX. This is the mattifying powder in the shade Light. And I'll just cover my face in some powder before I put on my eyeliner and lashes. Ah, this is called Set and Go. Maybe that's better. Okay, I'll try Set and Go. The way that MOTD actually name their brushes is for what it's actually meant to be used for, which obviously, like, that just makes sense. Okay, I'm just gonna lean over and apply this, so you might not see my face because I'm scared with my getting my dress all dirty. You see this? This is the best thing ever. Now, I'm gonna be taking my tattoo liner by Kat Von D and I'll be doing like some, so these are the lashes I'm just gonna be wearing today. And for mascara, because this is nearly gone, thank goodness. I know that some people love it, but this just has not worked for me. So this is the What Your Type mascara from the Balm, and this is the, what do you call it, the Bodybuilder. It's been terrible for me. Other people have had great success, but it's kind of like a clumpy and disappointing formula. I just don't really love it. See you guys in a moment. Okay, so my lashes are on and my eyeliner is on, and now I look super scary, but I'm hoping that once you get like the full picture of stuff, it will kind of work, maybe. I went in and I added a little bit of my Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics in the colour Ice, just to my inner tear duct, just to have like that little bit of extra pop. I used my Pacifica Magical Multi-Pencil. Now this is what I use to just go underneath my eyebrows to start off with, and I've also used this to line my waterline as well, to like kind of open them up a bit more and make it a little bit less scary and Halloweeny, because this is obviously New Year's, but for some reason I'm just feeling really dark. Next step is using contour and highlighter. Going back to this little big boy, and this one is a Supermodel Sculpt, so I'm guessing, ooh, that was close. Makeup Geek, this is in the colour Heartbreaker, and so I'm just gonna try and, whoa, that cuts. Oh. Now let's just try and buff this so I don't look quite so crazy. I'm gonna use my Get Cheeky With It brush, and I'm gonna take some of this sort of like apricot shade. Ooh, picks up a lot of colour, so I'm just gonna be a little bit more careful with this one. Because it's not really about the blush, especially not when I can't put it on that area. So I'm just gonna do it a little bit higher up and just act like that's exactly what we were meant to be doing the whole time. The brush is like really firm as well, but I always assume this shape to be like a contour shape because it just chisels perfectly. But so this is Mr. Handyman, and get the feeling it'd be good at providing like a nice bit of intense highlight. I was gonna spray this so I got a more intense highlight, but oh well, I skipped that step. Gonna do a nice light buff. Picks up the product really well, provides a very intense glow. Because I do have like large pores and quite oily skin anyway, I don't need it to be like, what I'll do with my hair right now, because we're running it a little bit late, as I might try and like just like curl the ends, do like something with it. And I'll check back in with you lovelies in a moment. So hair is somewhat dealt with. We meant to be there like 2 minutes ago, it's like a 25-minute drive, so these are the problems. Like, do any of you get in like a whole heap of pain and it's like your body just wants to just stop everything, and you're like, it's basically what's going on right now. Oh, by the way, this is the ColourPop lip liner in the colour Bossy, which is Charlotte Tilbury, one of the things that I picked up in England because, you know, reasons. Pop this on. As you can see, I've used this previously. I actually used this last time I did this look. Okay, when you go too far over the line, just like redo it and go more intense. Okay, I've got to like try and get my hands on some sort of like texturizing stuff. And like I've seen that overseas they've got things like Cake Beauty and whatever, but when it comes to like actually adding texture to fine hair, it's really hard to find something in New Zealand. So if you guys know of something, please let me know, because honestly, like, it's just so fine. No matter what I do, it's just really, really fine. Regarding these MOTD brushes, I'm actually really impressed. I obviously haven't used them all yet, so what I will do is I will be testing these out over the following month, and I'll give you guys an update on what I actually think about them all, because Obviously it's amazing to have stuff that is vegan and cruelty free, so I will keep you updated with this. This is obviously the completed eye look and everything. I do hope that you all have a wonderful like new year, and also like just have a reflection on like how far you've come in this last year, because this is one thing that I've definitely found is like quite important, because there are so many ways in which I've grown and so many things I've actually just left behind. Like I started off the year a lot more angry and just frustrated at the state of the world, and it's like, you know what, like you can do what you can. You can't do everything, you can't change everyone's minds, and you can't please everyone as well. So it's actually quite important, I feel, to just let go of those sorts of pressures on you. And I do want to do a lot more focus on providing a lot more content that you want as well. So if there is stuff that you want to suggest, you don't enjoy the tutorials, I won't do them. I will just do my reviews, and also we can't begin bright already, so I'm already hunting for venues and things like that. If you want like a guide on like what I'm finding around Auckland and like sort of like the prices and just like how to, you know, sort of deal with this sort of stuff, I'm more than happy to help, because I'm kind of wedding obsessed. And if you enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and do also subscribe, because I've got like heaps of new stuff coming out in 2018, and I really do look forward to taking you on this journey with me as well. And so I hope you all have a wonderful week and Happy New Year, all those good wishes going to you, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!